We're down to the last one. This is number 6 of the Facecloth patterns. This is called the Trellis lace Facecloth. It's a cast on 54 stitches, knit 8 rows, and increase 5 stitches evenly across, so you have 59 stitches. Well, I've already done that. I didn't think I needed to do that because we've done it for everyone so far. And the Trellis rib pattern is only 4 rows. 4-row repeating, just keep doing it. Here we're saying 15 repeats, so we're going to have to count and see if it's going to be 15 or not. So let's start at the beginning. Get the yarn out of the way. Okay, the first one it says to do is knit 10. So we'll knit 10. Now when we get to the purl side, we won't bother showing it because we all know how to purl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now the repeat, it repeats the same thing. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2, pass, slip, stitch over, just like in the last one we did. Yarn over, knit 3, and just repeat that till you get to the last 7. Okay, so it's yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass, slip, stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. And that is the whole repeat. All right, so now we go to the next one. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass, slip, stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. Okay. Now we go back to the beginning. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass, slip, stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. Oh, sometimes they fall off the needle, knit 3. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass, slip, stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. Okay, and we go to the next one. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass, slip, stitch over, yarn over, and knit 3. We're just about to the end. 2, 3. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass, slip, stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. Okay, so let's see, we still have plenty left. So yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass, slip, stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. And we should have 7 left. 2, 4, yep, 7 left. So if you count this 3 and this 7, that equals the same there, which is 10. So that's how we get our 10 across on row 1. And then row 2 is knit 6, purl to the last 6, and knit 6. So we're going to do that. And then we'll be back to row 3, and it'll be, looks like roughly the same thing on row 3, except for we started with a knit 7 instead of a knit 10, and end with a knit 4. And then row 4 is purl across. So we just actually have 2 rows of where we have to count our repeat. So let me go take care of the purl, and then we'll do number 3. Now I'm ready to start row 3, which is knit 7, then yarn over, slip 1. This is like the same thing as up here, and at the end there should be 4 stitches left, because when you do this 3 plus the last 4, that's 7, which is the same as the beginning. So let's go ahead and do 7. I put my little tab on because that tells me my purl 6 back, so I don't have to count it each time. I forgot to bring one for the other side, so I'll bring one in later. But we got to start with our knit 7. Okay, there's 6, and I know I need one more. Slip my marker, do number 7. Okay, now I'll start the pattern, which is yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over, yarn 1, knit 3, which was exactly what we did before. So yarn over, slip 1 as if to purl, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over, yarn over, and knit 3. Okay, now we'll start again. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. It's already in my brain, this pattern. It's so repetitious. Slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. When I get to the end of the row, I'll show you where we're at. Okay, yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. Here we go again. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. And repeat. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. We're just about to the end. We got maybe 2 more times we have to do the repeat, but we're close. Yarn over, knit 3. Okay, we definitely have more than 4, so we got to do our repeat one more time. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we should have 4 left, which we do, so that means this row has been completed correctly. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the purl back and then come back and show you what it looks like with one set of repeats, and then we'll go from there. I have all 4 rows done. Let me get the white paper out of the way. Maybe we can see the design a little better. You can see it zigzags back and forth. So if I bring this up close, you can see saying, oh, it's actually almost straight up with a little zigzag eyelets in between. And yeah, you can see them right there. There's a little zigzag eyelets. And it just one because we just did 1 repeat. So I'll go ahead and do a half a dozen more repeats, and I'll come back and let you see what it looks like with half a dozen more repeats. This one should be a fairly quick and easy one to do because there's very little complicated stitching. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. I've been working pretty steadily on it. I've got 4 sets of repeats now, and as you can see here, the like little diamonds are in a perfectly straight line, and the little yarn overs are kind of zigzagging up either side. So we can look at where I've got done. I've got this on a flat needle, so I can't really spread it out like I normally do on a circular. But here you can see, here's each of the little diamond shapes, and you can see the zigzag yarn overs going up in between. And I've got this all the way across, so that's, I think, 4 repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I just noticed there, I've got an error right here. I did a purl where I should have done a knit stitch. So I'm going to show you how I have a cheaty way of fixing that to make it look correct, or pretty close to correct. If you didn't like it, you can always take the whole thing out and go back down here, but it's so far down, I really don't feel like going back to fix it. It's up to you. If you want to fix it, you're more than welcome to. I just try not to do this. And of all the 6 face cloths I've done over this series, this is the first time I made that mistake. So, like I said, I'm not going to go back and correct it. I'll show you an easy way to kind of fudge it. I will come back when I get another maybe 5 sets done, and then we can do a measurement to see how many repeats we actually have to do. I've now completed 10 repeats. I also put it on my circular needle so it'll be easier to see, so I have it all laid out. And looks like the amount of stitches makes it extra wide. Yeah, this is 11 inches wide instead of the usual 10. So from here to here is 6. So if I take one for the border, what did I say it was 11? Okay, say take one for the border. I got to do 11, so here, so this will be border. So 10 through 5 would be another, looks like 10 repeats, and then I'll have 11. And the pattern here says I have a total of 15. Well, at this point I've already done 10. So let me put 10 here. Let me put 10 here so I know I've done 10 already, and that equals about 6 inches. So at least I have an idea of where I'm at. I'm going to continue on, and we'll take another measurement in a little bit and see where we're at. We'll go ahead and go up to 15 and measure it out and see if 15 is enough. I may have to go 1 or 2 more. Now, if I had made this, say, 6 stitches less, then it would have been about 10. I would maybe only have to do the 15. But it depends on how wide you make it as to how many repeats you have to do. The good thing about this one is it's only a 4-row repeat. So it'll work out fairly easily, because one repeat, it looks like it's about a 1/2 inch. Let me enlarge this so we can see. So see, one repeat is a 1/2 inch. So if I need to do 5 rolls, then that means I need to do 10 repeats, because this is 1/2 inch is 1, 1 inch is 2, that's 3, 2 inches is 4. So you get the idea, you just can count it out, which is really great. All right, let me go ahead and get another 5 sets done, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, I've completed it, and it's a total of 16 repeats. I needed 1 extra repeat, and then you do row 1 just once more, and then you do your 8 rolls, and then you do your decrease in the second row and bind off. Weave in your tails just like we always do, and this is what you get. And you can see it's all nice and neat and kind of bumpy. The back is even a little bit more bumpy, and it has a different look to the back, so that's kind of nice too. Okay, I was going to show you how I fixed this little boo-boo I have here. Like I said, you didn't have to wait until you're done with it. You could have always ripped out and went back to it. But what I've been doing is, if I can get my hands to work on here, insert a needle and just kind of, see, do I need to enlarge it a little bit more? Okay. Go under one roll right here into the next one. And that makes a little bump there. And then you skip one and go under the next one. Doing it very gently. You don't want to pull it tight. Go all the way to the end. And then you turn it and go back, do a running stitch going back the other direction. No, I'm off right here. I went down a little bit too low, so let me take it out and do it once more, because I want it to stay as even as possible. Okay, up into this area there. Okay, you can kind of see a little bit of bumps here. Then you go running stitch going back the other direction, going back in where you came out of the previous time. Like I said, it's not perfect, but if no one's really looking too close at it, they can't see it. And you finish up. Okay, there. It's, like I said, it's not perfect, but it definitely helps it. Now you can do another row or 2 over top of that one to make it a little bumpier. Let me go ahead and do another roll over top of it. It's just something I do because I don't always like to rip out if I'm too far away. But I'm going back over where I've already done it. Or you could do a back stitch, like a stem stitch. You could do that also. but by just going over it a couple of times, it kind of gives you a little thickening at that spot. One more. There. It shows a little, but it doesn't show that bad. So that's a way to fix it if you don't want to rip it out. Then, of course, you want to weave in your tails, block your work, and then you're all done. Okay, that finishes the last one of my 6 dishcloths. So what I will do is take these papers with me to work tomorrow and all the corrections that I've done, because I've got some corrections on some of them. Let's see. There's one right here. There's a little bit right here. There's one up here, one down here, and of course the last one I did right here. So I'll get all these corrections done, and I will resubmit this to both Ravelry.com and StitchNiche.com. I'd like to thank you for watching the series. If you enjoyed it, please hit subscribe and notifications, so next time I do another video, you will be one of the first ones to see it. And have a good day.